25,000 mornings, give or take, is all we humans get. We spend them on treadmills, we spend them in traffic, and if we get lucky, really lucky, it dawns on us to go spend them in a world where a simple sunrise can still be magic. 25,000 mornings. Make sure some of them are
pure SunMed. Thank you, movie star Tim Allen, for helping kick off the 2015 SunMed Corporate Retreat and for reminding us of the importance of making each day count. A wise man once said that more time is spent with the people you work with than is spent with your family. So we need to build a culture and work environment that we all enjoy. Cultures take years, decades to form. So before we look forward to 2015, let's take a look back at the people and milestones that have shaped our SunMed culture. In 1981, George Cranton and Barry Wall, friends and business partners, founded Bay Medical, a respiratory mail-order catalog business in St. Petersburg, Florida, a few months after selling their interest in Mercury Enterprises to Stan Tangalakis. In 1982, George and Barry incorporated SunMed Inc. to sell SunMed-branded laryngoscopes and other anesthesia devices to hospitals and medical product distributors. They grew the business through innovation and service. They designed and developed the Cranwall straight blade, the RF Mac laryngoscope, and were issued patents for improvements to metal blades and disposable blades alike. In 2001, the business moved to a 20,000 square foot office and warehouse space in Largo, Florida, to accommodate the company's growth. Over time, Barry wanted to travel more and enjoy his grandkids, and George was ready to semi-retire. So in November 2008, George and Barry transferred the ownership and care of SunMed to Dan Bowen. George wanted to remain active in supporting SunMed, so he came into the office every day, answering questions and tinkering with products until 2 weeks before his death in 2012. Barry, his partner in business for over 30 years, had passed away 2 weeks earlier. Both were gentlemen committed to improving the field of anesthesiology, a legacy that we carry on today. Ryan Mack and Sue Delaney ran the operations in Florida and created a fun family atmosphere with employees who cared for one another as well as for the job they did. We also paid tribute to Ashley, Gina, Terry, Tony, Carl, Dustin, and Hernando, brave teammates who moved from the Sunshine State to the snow and cold of Michigan to continue what George, Barry, and they built in Largo. And a special shout out to Neil for wearing flip-flops on his visits here during the wintertime. In order to broaden our respiratory product offerings and also give us low-cost manufacturing capabilities overseas, VentLab was purchased in December 2012. Greg Lau, a respiratory therapist born in China and trained in New Jersey, founded VentLab in 1998 based on the idea that as a practitioner he could design and build respiratory products that would be preferred by the users. Our manual resuscitation bag with an inline integrated manometer was the result. Greg started VentLab in Mocksville, North Carolina, but recognized that a key to VentLab's success would be the cost advantage of manufacturing the components in China. Greg first set up a manufacturing facility in Qinghuan, but in 2008, as production needs increased, he built the current 200,000 square foot VentLab AP facility in Zhuhai. Owning the operations in China instead of just sourcing from a third party there allowed Greg to compete on price with any manufacturer of respiratory products in the world, an advantage we continue to benefit from today. The purchase of VentLab and transition from Greg's management team would not have been possible without Debbie, Ryan, Dave, Kevin, and Randy moving down to North Carolina, Adam coming on board from Triano, and Tracy, Erica, Art, Jose, Mary Lou, Alicia, and Javier continuing with VentLab here in Grand Rapids. We acknowledge and thank each of them for the personal sacrifices they and their families have made. In June of 2013, the Ethox hospital products and contract manufacturing businesses were purchased from Moog Inc., along with its 160,000 square foot Buffalo, New York manufacturing facility. The biggest benefit of this transaction has not been the physical assets, it has been the human capital, the talent, professionalism, and work ethic of the Ethox staff. Founded almost 50 years ago in 1966, Ethox has a long history of developing and manufacturing high-quality medical products. Its contract manufacturing division has increased our manufacturing capabilities and has diversified our customer base. We thank Larry, Mike, Matt, and Kevin for continuing and expanding their Ethox journey with us. Linda, Devon, Diane, and Mark for moving to Grand Rapids in the coming months, and Bonnie, Chrissy, Debbie, Mike, Naomi, Marcus, Will, and Joe for carrying out the 2015 operations in Buffalo for Kaleo and Medivation. In February and March 2014, the Florida and North Carolina operations moved to our new 105,000 square foot facility here in Grand Rapids. The facility lease was signed in early November 2013, and Randy, Jeff, and the team built out the facility and moved 2 businesses in about 4 months. Truly a Herculean effort. During this time, we welcomed many new teammates to SunMed and welcomed back some old friends. Rob, Adam, Richard, Susie, Amy, Rose, Dolly, Diane, and Mike all played key roles in getting the Grand Rapids operations up and running, and Jeff and Liz integrated Bay Medical into the new location. We often receive compliments from visitors to our facility about the positive energy of our people and workspace. What a testament to the efforts by all of us over the last year to build a work environment that we enjoy being part of. In March 2014, a longtime family member returned home with the merger of Omega Medical Products into SunMed. Mark's product development experience and the quality work of the Omega staff, Jessica, Raylyn, Tammy, Diane, and Stephen, have been a great addition to the SunMed team. This is our history, but who are we now? We are Largo, Florida, we are Mocksville, North Carolina, we are Buffalo, New York, and we are Zhuhai, China. We are the sum of all of the hard work, innovations, and lessons learned by those who dedicated themselves to these businesses before us. Standing on their shoulders is what now gives us the ability to reach new heights. We are not Ethox, we are not Bay Medical, we are not SunMed, we are not VentLab, we are not Omega. We are one company, striving to bring the best of each of these parts together. We honor and value our separate paths, but now come together as one to build our common future, a world-class medical products manufacturer located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is Pure SunMed. Your journey continues at SunMed.